On her 18th birthday, the girl decided to freeze herself for 30 years. The doctor, while handing her the death notice, told her that she would completely vanish from this world 1 week later. The girl signed the confirmation and handed it to the doctor. Upon seeing the signature on the confirmation, the doctor discovered that the girl undergoing the freezing experiment was actually his boss's daughter. But now, knowing all this, it was already too late. For once the experiment begins, there is no possibility of regret. Only after 30 years can the girl return to the world of the living. It turns out that the girl was originally the adopted daughter of the Liu family. Moreover, her parents and 3 older brothers loved her immensely. Everything changed the moment they reclaimed their biological daughter. Overnight, the exclusive affection once reserved for the girl was completely transferred to the newly returned biological daughter. Even so, the biological daughter was still not satisfied. In order to completely expel the girl from the Liu family, she deliberately threw herself down the stairs when the family was away. Then she slandered the girl, claiming that she had pushed her from behind. When the family found out, they did not investigate the truth and instead beat the girl severely. Even the 3 older brothers believed that the girl should never have been adopted in the first place. Only then did the girl realize that all these years she had merely been a substitute for the biological daughter. Since the biological daughter had returned, there was no reason for her to stay in that home. Upon learning that her eldest brother had not yet found a volunteer for the 30-year freezing plan, the girl, heartbroken, went to her eldest brother's laboratory. She decided to volunteer herself to be frozen for 30 years. It was also a way to repay the Liu family for raising her. The doctor issued the girl's death certificate. 3 days later, she would completely vanish from this world. On her way home, the girl's congenital hypoglycemia suddenly flared up. This scene was witnessed by her 3 older brothers, who had gone to the hospital with the biological daughter for a checkup. When the eldest brother tried to get off, he was stopped by the biological daughter. Even the 2nd and 3rd brothers believed that the girl was definitely faking it. Thus, they lowered the car window and said fiercely that she was acting. The girl could not believe that the brothers who had once risked their lives to protect her would utter such cruel words. At that moment, she could no longer hold on and fainted. In her dream, she saw her 3 older brothers coming to the hospital to visit her. Their faces full of worry and concern. Just when she was moved, she realized that it was all just a lavish dream. In fact, it was the nanny who, while buying groceries, discovered her and brought her to the hospital. At that moment, her adoptive parents rushed into the ward in a flurry of panic. Seeing this, the girl was exceptionally happy. Her parents, realizing they had entered the wrong ward, immediately left. At that moment, the biological daughter suddenly sent her a link. When the girl opened it, it turned out to be a live broadcast recording of the biological daughter in hospital. Watching her parents and brothers accompany the biological daughter, the girl felt an indescribable heartache and could only endure it. But when she was discharged and returned home, she discovered that even her bedroom had been taken over by the biological daughter. Thinking that she wouldn't be able to stay in that home for many more days, the girl agreed. Soon, the day of her departure arrived. The eldest brother, on a whim, changed sleep program to his biological daughter's name. That day was also the celebration banquet for the sleep plan. After seeing the blind 2nd brother, the biological daughter immediately decided to tease the 2nd brother. Hearing the biological daughter call him to eat barbecue, the 2nd brother groped his way forward. Unexpectedly, he didn't pay attention to his feet and almost fell on the grill. In a moment of crisis, the girl rushed over quickly. The malicious biological daughter tripped the girl by extending her leg. Instinctively, the girl pushed the 2nd brother down to the ground. The biological daughter immediately pretended to show concern. Then she slandered that the girl had pushed the 2nd brother.